Well, what's going on, everybody? I said that I was going to come on tomorrow or Tuesday. That's what I said. But, you know, things kind of happen, you understand? And it makes things that you said you were going to do, you change it real quick. And I'll just give you a backdrop. I was in church. You know, y'all know I'm an assistant pastor and all that. I'm in church. I looked down in my phone and I was brought my phone out to see where we were on Facebook as the church to make sure that our church is, on Facebook and YouTube and all that kind of stuff. Just looking to see people there, but right in that section there, it said breaking news. And Lord have mercy, I got to admit to you, my mind was not on Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John for a second. Y'all, y'all, you can say what you want to say. I'm sorry. I promise you, I was right in church. I was looking on, I believe at the time, to go to YouTube just to see. Y'all go ahead and share this. I'm sorry for not speaking to everybody. Hey, everybody that's here with me, Facebook, I know this is not our usual time. I get it. This is not our usual everything. I understand it. But go ahead and share this if you can with me. I'm just gonna wait a second, we'll try to see if you guys will share, and maybe for those, because I was at the church, I was looking at YouTube just to make sure that we were on properly and everything else, but I just saw breaking news. And then I saw another notification come and it said Dallas Cowboys, and then it had a BRE, and it ran out of room, so I knew. I said BRE. I saw breaking news first, then I saw I said Dallas Cowboys. I gotta admit to y'all, I didn't. I sneaked for about 2 seconds. I got off Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. I wasn't saying it with the choir. No, I wasn't even paying attention for just forgive me. I gotta tell y'all the truth. I lost it for about 10 seconds because I opened it up. And when I opened it up, I'm at the church. I'm looking and I'm sharing right now. If you guys don't know, I hope that you guys will share this. Let's have some fun today because we got something to have fun. Oh, ain't no doubt about that. And that's what I'm doing. That's why I got my phone like this doing. I was just like this in church, and church was going on. I'm promise you, I'm looking at YouTube just to see if our church is moving with Facebook and YouTube. I already checked out Facebook. I looked at YouTube, and I'm working for the church. I'm making sure everything. And I saw this breaking news, and then I saw immediately the Dallas Cowboys, something with BREA. I was smart enough to figure that BREA meant breaking. And so I had to look and see, wait a minute, now it's Sunday morning, it's early. Like Jesus got up early Sunday morning. I'm looking at it, I'm like, what's going on here? What are we done? And I be dang. I looked and I saw what you guys already know by now. I looked and I said, this is what I see. I really wasn't even worried about who it was, what I was, the caliber of player that it was. But this is what I said. I said, oh my goodness. What I've been dreaming for the last few years is looking like it's happened. I just told y'all yesterday. Most of y'all were here with me yesterday. I just told you yesterday. Y'all help me right here. What did I say I wanted? one or two impact players. Why I said preferably one on defense, one on offense. I said, but if I get two on defense, I will take it. But I said I wanted one on defense, one on offense. What did I say yesterday? I said we got one. When we got Gilmore, that's my one. I need one more. I said I just need one more guy. One more guy. That's what I said. Less than 24 hours. We got Brandon Cooks. Now, I'll get into some of y'all other stuff a little bit later, but let's just, what I said, when I saw it, this is what I said. The Dallas Cowboys are really trying to win this year. See, if you go get me bargain chip free agents that you just trying to have on the team for depth, I say, okay, we got some depth. Okay, we did that. Okay, we got that. But that's not going to change my perspective of what my team is. You know, I say, okay, well, we should, compete for the NFC East. You know, when I see all the depth signings, day 8 free agent signings, I say, okay, we're just trying to stack the deck and, keep fresh bodies going. We're going to try to win the NFC East and try to win a couple playoff games, hopefully we can get, to everybody put the big stamp on the divisional round. Hopefully we can get to the divisional round and everything else is a bonus, that type talk, Not, in other words, you're not shooting, you figure you can compete and get into the playoffs. That's where we at. That's the kind of signings we were doing for the last few years. For those that have been following my show and a lot of other shows and a lot of guys that are in here now, a few of you that are in here, you've been following me, like Michael Evans in here and Shane, if he's in here, Shane and Greg. You know what we done said on this show. When are the Cowboys going to catch up to the rest of the league by going to get some impact players? Impact players. That's what we were looking for. That's what we were looking for. We that's all we asked for. We need a couple of guys that can really give us a chance to get over the hump. That's all we want. We tried it the draft and develop way for years. We got a lot of wins. We tried the bargain chip free agent signings. We got a little bit there. It got us to the point where we got 12 wins. Game 9. 12 wins, 5. But if you're talking about saying the two words that are allergic, that is the two words I'm about to say that is allergic to the Dallas Cowboy franchise. If you're talking about these two words, Super Bowl. If you're talking about the Super Bowl, you got to make Super Bowl moves. That's all I've been saying for the last few years. Sure, you could have got bigger names. Sure, you could have got some other names that you may want to talk about. I'll get into that in just a second. In order to win a World Championship, especially in today's NFL, big time, what is today's NFL? Today's NFL is, no matter how much you want to knock in and no matter how much you want to talk about the future, no matter how much you want to talk about this, these organizations, the teams that have went and said we're going all in this year. We're going to try to win the Super Bowl this year. We ain't worried about no draft picks. We ain't worried about no, we ain't worried about, no salary cap. We ain't worried about none of that. We're trying to win the Super Bowl this year. That's the common thread. It started, with, I want to say, with Tampa. Tampa just they went and got a whole new offense with Brady got there. They went and got Gronk off the WWE. They brought him in. They went and got crazy Antonio Brown off the couch. Brought him in. They racked up. I forgot all the other people they got. What happened? They won the Super Bowl. Very next year, the Rams said that system works. That's what the Rams said. I tell you what, the Super Bowl is in our home stadium this coming up season. We are about to go all in to play the Super Bowl on our home field, and we're gonna go all in. What did they do? Oh my God, they signed everybody. Starting with the quarterback, Matthew Stafford. Bam. Repaid Aaron Donald all that money. You thought there wasn't no more money left after signing Aaron Donald. They just kept signing folks. Ndamukong Suh, Floyd. Weddle, Eric Weddle. Where all this money come from? You done gave all your money to Stafford and Donald. Cooper Kupp got re-signed. Everybody was there. Everybody. Jalen Ramsey is still there. They stacked the deck, and they said, well, what about your future? The Rams said, we don't care. We want to make sure that this banner goes up this year in our stadium, because the Super Bowl is being played in our stadium. We're going to sign Odell Beckham Jr. We're going to sign, they signed everybody. I don't care if you say it was for cheap or whatever. Look, they said, we don't care about established guys that were on this team. We'll trade them away. We don't want Robert Woods no more. Give us Odell. But Odell don't play with 4-5 games. We don't care. Goodbye, Robert Woods. Bring us Odell. What about Cooper Kupp? We drafted him the first. We don't care nothing about Cooper Kupp. We seen enough. Go get us Matthew Stafford. But Matthew Stafford ain't won nothing at Detroit. That's because he's with the wrong team. You bring me, Sean McVay said, I'm going to make a world champion out of him. They paid for it. Guess what happened, though? At the end of that year, guess who raised the trophy up in there? The Rams. The banner's hanging above their stadium right now. Yeah, they may be paying for it now, but hey, it was worth it. They went and got a Super Bowl. The Philadelphia Eagles tried it. They did. The Philadelphia Eagles tried it too. Yes, they did. It just ran up on a buzzsaw and probably one of the greatest quarterbacks that ever played the game in Kansas City. But the Philadelphia just did it last year. What did it come? Look at the names. Look at all the names that they signed and drafted. They signed and drafted. They pretty much when it got Slade, they got Slade, Pro Bowl cornerback this year. Bradbury, Pro Bowl cornerback this year. They even got Ndamukong Suh. When it got Suh. When it got all, good God, who that? They drafted well. Look. Miles Sanders. Look at all these folks they got. A.J. Brown. Go get A.J. Brown. Look at all the folks Philly signed. For the intent of going to the Super Bowl and winning it. They went. Won 15, 16 games? They copied the same pattern as the Rams and the Buccaneers because this is today's NFL. They did it. And it paid off. No, they didn't win the Super Bowl, but they got there. They did. So you can't say the system don't work. And the Cowboys, I believe, for a few years, they obviously believe because they talk to everybody been saying, hey man, look, everybody moving in the NFC except y'all. What y'all gonna do? And here comes tired Stephen Jones talking about, we believe in our guys and we're gonna draft. We're gonna develop these guys and probably in the next 2 to 3 years, these guys will show up and play and they're gonna make an impact on us and we'll we'll grow with them and all that kind of stuff. While everybody else just keep walking on by. You end up with it. Look what the 49ers did. Their running game has been number one in the league for the last 2-3 years. What did they do? They said, we don't care. We're going to even make it stronger. Go get us Christian McCaffrey. Come on down here. Come on. But you already got the number one rushing offense in the league. We don't care. We're going to make it so strong that there ain't going to be no question. Come on. Greg, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that part, because see, Kansas City has something that we don't have, and it's not a knock against them right now. You may take it as a knock, or some others may take it as a knock. They have Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes makes up for mistakes. He's that good. They didn't go get number one receivers. They went and got B or number two receivers. They got Juju Smith-Schuster, who ain't done nothing until he got with Mahomes, other than that year he had at Pittsburgh when AB was there, and Juju just racked up being the number two receiver. He then became a number one receiver, nowhere to be found. Then they would have got Kadarius Toney from the Giants. Kadarius Toney, really, when you look at it, he's very talented, but what really did he do with the Giants? Nothing. But get a good stamp of approval. Say, hey, he's pretty good. He went there. So you had two number twos to make up for Tyreek Hill. Then you got the great Travis Kelce, who makes up for two men by himself. Then of course you got all world Patrick Mahomes. So they got guys that make up for deficiencies. We don't have that. Patrick Mahomes makes number two guys. Somebody just put it in there. Patrick Mahomes, there it is. The enterprise we together. Patrick Mahomes make number twos into like they number ones. So much so that the New England Patriots believe Juju Smith-Schuster is back where he belongs. That's why they signed him. They're gonna have a bad realization coming up. I think Juju's bad. It's just that Bad Jones is not Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is like Brady. They can take anybody. Look, listen. Brady made Danny Amendola like he was all pro. Tom Brady made Wes Welker. What has Wes Welker done anywhere else other than with Tom Brady? Hello. Julian Edelman became a Pro Bowl, all pro, because he was with Brady. You put Julian Edelman on any other team, nowhere to be found. This is what these guys can do. It's only a select few. And it's not a knock against the rest that's beneath them. It's just some guys are just way above others. So I can't agree with that the Chiefs, the Chiefs had Patrick Mahomes, so that makes a difference. But the Dallas Cowboys, something happened, y'all. Something happened within the last 2 to 3 weeks. They have changed their whole philosophy. What has been that philosophy? Y'all know, y'all been with me. We've talked through this stuff the last 2-3 seasons together. The Cowboys do not move until about day 6 or day 7 of free agency or drafts. They don't do this. They do it only about day 6 or day 7, and their intent is for depth, not impact. See, there are guys in the league that you draft get one guy, and that one guy makes a gigantic impact immediately. Cowboys don't go get those type of guys. Not consistent. The last time we really did something like this was when we went out and got Amari Cooper. That's the last time. Other than that, we have not moved like I done seen in the last 2-3 days. And when I looked at my phone, I said, we really trying to win. It goes against the salary cap champion of the world, Mr. Stephen Jones. Once you break the deals down, then it has Stephen Jones written all over. Because the Cowboys really ain't lost nothing. Except, and I'll get into that in just a second. I'm shocked today. I'm shocked that the Cowboys went out and got an impact guy from day one. Brandon Cooks will start day one. Brandon Cooks has already, if you looked at his tweet, he's already said he's ready to go to work. So what does that mean? I think I told you yesterday. If I didn't show you, you probably seen the picture already. Dak Prescott has these guys at his house already. They're already working it. They're already throwing it in his field that he got built at his house, 100-yard field. Dak has already got it. I think he had Turpin there. He had Houston there. He had all Cowboy receivers. Let me put it that way, except CD. They were all there. Tolbert was there. All these guys. There's a picture there. I should have showed you all this. But if you didn't know, Dak is already working with the receivers. What does this mean? Brandon Cooks is about to get on an airplane, about to find out what Dak is. Guess what? Brandon Cooks for to get there so he can get a head start on getting to know his quarterback. I guarantee that. If you don't think he ain't fit to go up there, so this is great. Now, let me just go and kill something real quick because y'all should know. Everybody talking about not last year, but the year previous before that, 2 years, 1,000-yard receiver in Houston. He was dangerous with the Saints. Y'all remember that. He was only 29 years old, y'all. Only 29. Come on now. And the reason, and please, if you say he didn't get 1,000 yards, who was his quarterback last year in Houston? Lord have mercy. Come on now. I mean, come on. I mean, what did he have in Houston? Still had about 700 yards, and he didn't want to play. We tried to get him last year. If you remember that. We got him this year. Okay? I promise you, if he stays healthy, look out. Forget who we signed, y'all. I want y'all to concentrate on the mentality of the front office. I said it yesterday, and I'm really going to say it today. Dallas Cowboys, front office, whoever it is, if it's Jerry taking over, so be it. If it's Steven drinking too much and start doing things out of the ordinary for this time, tell Stephen Jones, don't get sober. Don't get sober. Keep drinking. If it was some cognac that got you to make these deals, if it was some Hennessy or whatever you drinking on, keep drinking. Don't stop drinking. But I don't need, if it's Steven, I don't need him to turn back into the guy. This is how you do some stuff, some serious moves. It's no question about it. And for the first time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going already and saying, and I understand, and look, y'all, we're not through. We're not through. Now, I'm not saying we're going to get a Bobby Wagner and all that kind of stuff. Would I love to have Bobby? Yes. I got 2 wishes now. I got 2 wishes. 2 wishes left. I'm going to tell you about it. I got 2 wishes left. One is Bobby Wagner. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I would love him. I'm going to tell you what the number 2, this may be far-fetched, Uh, I want Zeke back now. Yeah, I want Zeke back. In other words, I hope he does not find a team that's willing to pay him what he thinks he has, and he's there and finds out it's not there, and Jerry gets on the phone and says, "Come on back, we got you. Come on back." And if you put Zeke back with Pollard, it'll be just fine. I know a lot of y'all want to draft. I know a lot of y'all want Bijan Robinson and all of. I get it. I understand. I get it. But if there's a chance that, and we know Zeke want to stay home, we know that he is a Cowboy through and through. That's my second wish. I hear Buffalo is calling Zeke name, with rumors and all that kind of stuff. That's fine. I hope. I would believe that Zeke see what's going on here, and his love for the Cowboys and want to play with his boys, Dak, and knowing, and then he played with one leg and still got over 800 yards rushing. If we get Zeke back, that's my last dream. I'll be good. But if we can't get Zeke back, so be it. We know we got to address that in the draft, or free agency. Still some good running backs out there in free agency. There's still some out there. No, Anthony Price. No, because I realize Zeke has lost a step, but he wasn't running the ball between 14, 16 times a game. He still got 800 yards, and he was splitting time. He was splitting time with Tony Pollard and still put up 800 yards. I mean, this ain't hard to figure out. Still had 12 touchdowns. Oh, he has value now. Ain't no quite question about that. We want him to block. Yeah, exactly. But he was effective. I said, look, split time with Tony Pollard. Still got 800 yards. Still had 12 touchdowns. Hello, I mean, that's sound pretty good to me. I want that back if I can get it. Kareem Hunt is a name that I've been calling for, just in case Zeke don't come back. That's perfect. He's in his 20s. We all know how Kareem can run the ball. I don't think he's as good a blocker as Zeke goes, but he also can catch the ball. And he's a downhill runner. You need somebody opposite of Tony Pollard's skill set. You need a banger. You need a guy that can go get that 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. You don't need a finesse guy. You need a guy that can go bang, get it in there. Well, I don't mind. Okay, don't get me wrong. I was one to say Zeke don't have it right now. I just said I don't mind if he come back. That don't mean that he's a starter. That don't mean he's a starter. The starter's gonna be Pollard. You're paying him like it. You're not paying him to sit on the bench. If Zeke come back, it's gonna be for way less. Tony Pollard is a starter, but he ain't one to carry the load. If you talking about there's no question about it. Yeah, Shane, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna address it in the draft. I'm just saying, if I got the chance to get Ezekiel Elliott back, I'm signing him. He's not to be the starter. Zeke knows he's not the starter anymore. But the way the Cowboys run the ball, it really don't make no difference who the starter is. They getting him the same amount of carries. Tony Pollard won't get no 20 carries. He get about 12, 13, 14 carries too. Zeke will get about between 14 and 16. Sometimes Pollard will get 16 carries. It was a balance thing. I can see all that happening again. Neither one can carry the load no more. You still gonna draft a running back. It just may not be the Bijan Robinsons that everybody talking about, or the kid from Alabama that everybody talking about. But it'll be a running back later on. Yeah. And that's where we trust Will McClay. But like I said, I'm really not talking about. I'm talking about the mentality that I done seen this offseason so far. Ladies and gentlemen, we talked about Jerry and we talked about Steven like dogs. We did. I was one of the chief leaders of it. But for this season, this off season right here, oh, y'all got to give him credit this year. Cause I am. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what y'all say. Jerry and Stephen Jones, whoever you want to call out it, Will McClay is in that. Is it a real influence of Coach McCarthy? Is it a move? Is it a reflection of Dan Quinn? They giving them. William Kill say, "Do we sign? Still can't believe it's not done yet." It's gonna happen. It's going to happen. You ain't gotta worry about still not going anywhere. That's gonna happen. Now, what they, based off what they done this off season, all y'all that done put a mute button on your mouth, you shocked because you know what it's been like for the last few years. You got to make. I mean, well, we didn't pay. We paid him the franchise tag. Man. We got franchise. That means he did get paid. If we don't do a long-term deal with him, he already has the franchise tag on him. That's $10 million a year. He's gonna get paid one way or the other. But he ain't going nowhere. Hey, what's up, Key? I see you. Prior to Tony Pollard, not even in the conversation. He's a Cowboy next year, no question. If anything is minimum $10 million next year for him. No, okay. I'm gonna have to push back with you on there. The mentality may have not changed, but for once, the other teams are the suckers, if you want to say it. The Indianapolis Colts just gave us Stephon Gilmore for just a 5th round pick. That's not our fault. They didn't ask for nothing else. That wasn't even money. That was just trade. That was just a trade. Cooks is a trade, and if you don't know the breakdown of the deal, the Houston Brandon Cooks is getting paid $18 million next year. The Texans are paying $6 million of it. We're paying $12 million. Then his cap go back down to, I believe, $13 million next year. Man, who the sucker? I mean, we gave him a 5th round pick for this year, and we gave him a pick for next year. I forgot what round it is. But then you say, okay, we're giving away too many draft picks. No, we didn't. We gained 2 more. We gained 3 compensatory picks. 2 of them were for the 5th round. We gave 2 5th round picks away for both of those guys, and we still got a pick in the 5th round this year. All we did was just take the 2 picks, compensatory picks, and trade them away. We got a draft pick in every round this year. Now, the Cowboys are not going to give no more draft picks away because, hey, guess what? We love the draft. Shane, I see 2 moves left, and I may be wrong. And here's Ken in the building, who's a Philadelphia Eagle fan. Cook 6 of 9 season, 1,000 receiving yards. It's a good pickup. I come from a Philadelphia Eagle fan. It's the truth. Even everybody know the Cowboys have, between Gilmore and Cooks, have made some big those are Super Bowl moves. Yes, it is. William, you can forget that. You can forget that. Derrick Henry is not coming here because you can't. I mean, what you gonna pay him? You can't franchise tag Tony Pollard and then talking about going to get Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is not cheap at all, and he shouldn't be. If you sign Derrick Henry, you're gonna pay him major money, and you're not gonna do this. So you can. Only way that's gonna happen is you turn on your Madden football game and make that happen. That's not gonna happen. Not even gonna entertain it. Huh? So the Cowboys have made the move. Joe says we better sign Schultz. They're not gonna sign Dalton Schultz. I can tell you that right now. They feel like the gap is not big between Dalton Schultz and Jake Ferguson, and we're about to find out. That ain't even also counting the draft. We might be going to get another tight end out the draft. I ain't saying we're gonna get him early. I'm just saying we might be going to get another one. They're not signing Schultz. Schultz costs too much. They figured that Jake Ferguson is ready to go. I wouldn't do it either. Let me go back to somebody asked me something. What's that? Shane. That's the one I want to go with. Shane said, do the Cowboys still have cap room to make moves? They do, and they can even make some more moves to bring in more cap room. Like 2 names that come to mind. I don't know what the hit will be. I do know one for sure, and that is Jordan Lewis. I know everybody loves Jordan. I love him too. But I'll say this. If we release him or cut him, we'll create $4 million in the salary cap. Anthony Brown, coming off an injury. I don't know what his numbers are, so I can't speak to it. I'm just saying. But I know Anthony Brown does not want to. I got a feeling he's about to go because he just lost his job. Stephon Gilmore is the number 2 cornerback. Anthony Brown may not even be the number 3. Bland, I mean, that's the battle right there. Bland and Anthony Brown, if there is really a battle. I'm just saying you got too much. Izzy is coming along. You still got, even though I don't think Boss Man Fat is in the picture, I'm saying he's still on his team. You got Jordan Lewis still on his team. I'm just naming the cornerbacks. You got Bland still. I mean, we loaded at cornerback. Somebody got to go. That's all I'm saying. So that answers one question, Shane, that I think it's one of those 2 that's going to end up leaving, one way or the other. Exactly. AB is a free agent. So, I mean, he's gone. AB is gone. The question is, are you going to keep Jordan Lewis coming off an injury? And you can see that he can you can create $4 million of salary cap space if you release him, and which leaves the opportunity for us to draft another cornerback or whatever the case may be. You still got Nahshon Wright there. I mean, come on. We loaded at corner. And these are all guys who played last year and played pretty decently too. So I think Jordan Lewis, as much as I want him on the team, as much of a playmaker as he is, I can also see him being gone. See what I'm saying? So we got room. We can do some stuff. We just got to get there. I love all the chat in here, but I'm really trying to get y'all to see that they did what I asked yesterday. I've been asking for the last 2 years. Go get me some impact day 1 players. All I ask for, like everybody else do. You ain't got to break up the whole team. You ain't got to go try to just change everything, sign 9, 10 new guys. You ain't got to do all that. You won 12 games the last 2 years. You're close. You won 12 games last year, 12-5. You're not far away. You're real close to getting over the hump. All you need is 1 or 2 difference makers that will probably be responsible if you win in 1 or 2 more games just because they're on your team. You get that. You might change a 12-win season to a 14-win season. That's what I'm talking about. What will 14 wins do? Usually, that will probably get you a definite possible first round bye because you probably be the number 1 seed. Huh? See what I'm saying? So we got some moves. We made some moves. Kay said we need a left guard now. And to be honest with y'all, because of the moves the Cowboys have made, it puts us in a position now to draft freely. Kay says I need a left guard. I agree 100%, which is the reason why I'm saying this. And I'm not saying left guard. I'm saying this futuristically, since some of y'all want the future. This is now the time at 26. We don't need to be sexy at 26. This will be one of the only few times, because I think the Cowboys will make a run. I'm serious, y'all. The run actually done started since McCarthy got here, other than the year Dak was hurt. Other than that, we double-digit wins every year. The run really has started, even with some old guys, which means now we need to retool. So at 26, I'll go on O-line. Why not? I already got one first-round draft pick last year, Tyler Smith. Go get me another first-round draft pick to put on the line. I can't count on Tyler Smith. You let him play whatever. I don't care. If that means I don't think you're going to go left guard, Cade, at 26. But we need to get a guard somewhere real high. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying retooling time is now. That gonna be here for the next 8 years or so. You need to get his line together. Zach Martin's starting to get a little long in the tooth. He's still great, still all pro, still one of the greatest to ever do it, but he's getting older. All right, that's at 26. Terrence Steele, even though he's coming back, we don't know what he's gonna look like when he come off the injury. We don't know if he's starting week 1 or not. We don't know if his leg gonna be ready to go. We don't know if he's fully recovered from the ACL. We don't know. But you definitely got to get some, because you don't want to go out there and put Ball out there at right tackle or Walisco. You don't want to do that. No. Go ahead and draft O-line at 26. We can go with everything else after that. I don't care if B. John Robinson is there at 26. I want offensive linemen there, because if I got 2 first-round offensive linemen, if the Cowboys win like I think they're going to win next year, we're going to be drafting right around this spot again next year, which may be a good place again for a draft line. We need to retool in some spots. I love William Key. I love Farrakhan. Love him. Love him. Love Colin. I love him. I forgot about those two. Thank you for saying that. William Keith, thank you. Kill. Thank you for saying that. I forgot about those two. I love them two guys. I'm just saying, you got a shot here because of the way that you've done the off season. It eliminates a lot of stuff that you was really thinking about. Now, let me go to break some of y'all hard. Y'all go ahead and kiss OBJ and DeAndre Hopkins goodnight. Let's go on kill that. The Cowboys, see, this is the reason why. I just said it on my show yesterday. It was reported by James Slater that the Cowboys haven't even picked up the phone to talk about DeAndre Hopkins. And now you understand why. DeAndre Hopkins was never on the Dallas Cowboys radar. Never. That was DeAndre Hopkins talking. They say they had some little interest, but they weren't really interested in DeAndre Hopkins. I ain't taking phone calls yet. I see somebody calling me. I'm not taking phone calls yet. I promise you, I'm going to come back to you. Whoever that is calling. I ain't talking yet. That they really weren't serious about DeAndre Hopkins. They was already trying to think about how they're going to get Brandon Cooks. Now you understand when now it's all fitting together. Now you understand when OBJ had his little thing and all the team showed up, everybody started getting mad because the Cowboys didn't show up. Now you probably understand why. They weren't interested in OBJ. Could have signed OBJ a long time ago. Now it all fits now. Now it all fits. D-Hop was interested in us, supposedly. D-Hop said if he trade to Dallas, D-Hop said if he trade to Dallas, he'll go down on his salary and all that kind of stuff. That's what he said. Cowboys ain't saying nothing. Why D-Hop was talking to Dez, and D Hop was sending his leaking out whatever he was gonna do, wherever his little reporter is. Dallas was on the other end talking to Houston. They weren't trying to. It all fits now. Some of y'all were mad. Why didn't the Cowboys go watch OBJ try out? Why didn't they go watch that? Because he wasn't on their radar. It all fits now. It all fits. They had a wide receiver in mind. It just wasn't the receiver that y'all were thinking. They've had their eyes on Brandon Cooks for the last 2 years. Last year, they almost got him. They knew he wasn't going to be in Houston this year. They went ahead and got him. That's who they want. That's who they want. They wanted Jerry and Steven, whoever you want to talk, whoever it is, whichever order you want to go with. They had one person in mind all these last 18 months, Brandon Cooks. And while everybody it was beautifully played, while everybody was talking about DeAndre, OBJ, while everybody was talking about that, they was trying to figure out how they're gonna get Brandon Cooks over here. I don't know, Kate. They tried. They just barely missed the trade last year. What about price? What about price? They were willing to take on the price last year with Brandon Cook. And how, well, last year, from my understanding, after reading a little bit today, that the Texans were not willing to pay some of his salary last year. They wanted the Cowboys to take the whole salary. Cowboys weren't going. This year, the difference is they are going to pay at least $6 million of it. Cowboys play $12 million for the rest of it. You're still getting his $18 million, but it's not all on Dallas. That's the difference. So the price ain't, $12 million. That's, and I don't know Stephen Jones' thing, but I thought the $12 million probably gonna be a little bit too steep for him anyway, even though we got the money. Huh? Oh, they did it. I don't agree with that one, Kate. Brandon Cooks has been on their radar for the last couple of years. They just had to get the right terms right. They finally got it. Deal was made. It's just that simple. They did get better value on Cook this year rather than trying to get him last year. No question about that. I'm not worried about that. Now, let me get to this and then I'll open up the line. You got Brandon Cooks, right? You got CeeDee Lamb, right? You're probably going to have a better Michael Gallup this year because his leg is going to be right this year. So you got Gallup, Lamb, Cooks. Lamb, Cooks, and Gallup. You're going to probably have Tolbert as your 4. You're going to have supposedly Turpin to get time. Just listen to these names now. Just listen. And when I say the names, look at the speed that we're talking about here. Lamb is a double guy to me. He's not Brandon Cooks fast, but Lamb gets behind people. He's deceptively fast. And he's a possession type dude, too. Brandon Cooks can take a top off of defense. We all know that. If you put Turpin out there, Turpin will take a top off of defense. Gallup gets behind people too when he's right. Let's not forget about that. But he's more of a possession type guy. To me. Maybe something different, y'all, but to me, he's more a possession type guy. Tolbert and Semi Fiego. We don't know too much about Fiego yet because he's hurt. So with the judge, the book is still out on him. Listen to me, y'all. See, I get what Mike McCarthy said. I get it. And then you get Pollard, you let go of Zeke. You cut Zeke. The running back position has to be kind of, filled out. And I'm saying Mike McCarthy is already playing chess. Now, I ain't gonna like this part, but the Dallas Cowboys just in the last 6-7 hours just became a tremendously dangerous wide receiving core. Yes, they did. Brandon Cooks, even with a bad quarterback, almost got 1,000 yards. Brandon Cooks is a 1,000-yard receiver the previous 2 years before last year. He's that type of guy. A dog. Dangerous. Electrifying. You don't believe me? Just go watch some of his game tape. Explosive. Deadly. He strikes people. He does. You got Lamb. We all know what Lamb did just with the wide receiving core he had last year. I mean, good God. He still put up huge numbers with Noah Brown and a half Michael Gallup. I mean, come on now. Lamb is the truth. You get Gallup, I know he's going to be better this year. And if Gallup is better, he's going to give you at least 800 yards himself. Let me go and throw this out here now. Mike McCarthy ain't fit to run the football. Ain't going to happen, y'all. It's going to be just like it was last year. Pollard, 14 to 16 carries. Depending on who our backup is. 8 to 9 carries. That's your 25, if you want to call it that like that. It's not, look, you don't get these type of guys to be talking about we finna just pound the football. No, that ain't gonna happen. You ain't bringing Brandon Cooks out here to block. Well, only he catches 1 or 2 catches a game. Throw it up in the air and all. No. The West Coast offense, exactly. Look. I just named the wide receiver. Look at this right here. Look at the tight end room. Jake Ferguson, Sean McKeon, Hendershot. We saw Hendershot and Ferguson last year. McKeon can catch the football as well. You don't look. So you get all these, you put in Brandon Cooks in now. Okay? Look, they didn't really, they tried to make Dak Prescott the MVP last year with CeeDee Lamb, Noah Brown, and a half Michael Gallup. The way y'all think we're going to run the ball is the way that when Cooper Rush was the quarterback. And the way we ran the ball heavily then. I mean, just pounded people. Y'all, and when Dak came in, the whole offense changed back to Dak. We were passing the ball nonstop and all that kind of stuff. Still ran it, but not like we should have. Now, if you think that you add in a Brandon Cooks to this team and a better Michael Gallup, and you get these tight ends as Williams just put up here, and you really believe we finna just pound the rock, and look at it, a West Coast offense. Mike McCarthy ain't fooling me. He might fool y'all. I'm telling you right now, Dak Prescott got to go to work. I'm just telling you. The ball finna go in there. And it's mismatches everywhere. I mean, it don't look. You can't blame it. It's gonna be mismatches everywhere. If you double Lamb, you leave 1-on-1 with Cooks. If you double Cooks, you leave 1-on-1 with Lamb. What happened when they go to the 4 wide receivers that Mike McCarthy is known for? Can you imagine those 4 wide receivers? Pick your choice, whoever you want to put out there. What you gonna double? If you take one out, somebody else gonna kill you. This was a huge trade. Y'all just don't understand what this trade just did. If you're so worried about covering receivers, that means then, okay, and there's gonna be a lot of shotgun this year. I can see it happen. 4 wide receivers, I can see that happen. If you spreading everybody out, that means we're gonna have 5-on-5. Your D line against my D line. Let's go work. Let's see what happens. That's why William Keith just said what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking Roger Craig, but y'all understand what he's saying right there. Because the holes is going to be there if you want it. But you don't bring a Brandon Cooks in for blocking. You don't you're not dependent on that. I believe Mike McCarthy is about to air this thing out. And Pollard's still going to get his, I look, when you, coach, that's the other thing that I thought of me. Like, oh, okay. You don't bring a Brandon Cooks in here and pair him with a CD Lamb and a Michael Gallup that's going to be better. You don't, and a Jake Ferguson. You don't put that folk together and talk about, well, we finna pound the football. We just finna go to work. We finna run it down. And Pollard ain't never been a bell cow. He ain't never been a bell cow. Never. When I was on the show yesterday, me and Coach Marv was talking. And we were saying this just yesterday. Do y'all, and I live here in Memphis, been to Memphis all my life. When Tony Pollard played at Memphis, do y'all guys realize that he was the number 3 running back on our team at Memphis? The first one was Darrell Henderson. Y'all know the Rams wide receiver. Rams running back. The second running back was Antonio Gibson. Yes, that Antonio Gibson that is at Washington. Tony Pollard was kind of like the Swiss Army knife here in Memphis. He would line up and run the ball. He would line up in the slot. He would line up outside as a wide receiver, and would torture people. He was a matchup nightmare. That's how they played him. He was never the bell cow in Memphis. He ain't gonna be no bell cow with the Dallas Cowboys. That's why I say it. My second dream, it may be far-fetched, but I don't mind Zeke coming back now. So you ain't got to be the man now. No. If we was to get Zeke back, it ain't for him to be the NFL leading rusher. No. You have a part to play. Zeke showed you the part last year. He was our inside the 5-yard line guy. That's how he got his 12 touchdowns last year. That's a tremendous role to have. Yeah, 800 yards last year, over 800 yards. Splitting carries with Tony Pollard. Splitting carries and had a messed up leg. Still got 800 yards. Yeah, if he can get past, if teams don't want to give him what he's looking for, and he come back and say, hey, well, I'm not what I thought. My value ain't what I thought it was. Can I come back home? Doc, we ain't never put nothing in your locker room. Come on back home. Come on, sign this $3-4 million contract. Come on. You got money anyway. Come on, $4-5 million. Come on. We'll make it an incentive-based contract as well. Come on home. I would take, after seeing what I seen now. See, it all makes sense now. Now we need guys to fill in roles. Now you need guys for depth if you want to go that route. We still got some glaring holes. I'll give you that. I'm still not sold on our run defense yet. I'm sold everywhere else. I say I don't want to be decent against the run and great in pass rush and great in secondary. I want dominance. I need somebody. I want Hankins back, but I want a guy that's gonna flat out clog that middle up. We've been begging them for the last 10 years. I need somebody. And my number one other wish, I say this a wish. Don't know if it's gonna happen or not. Probably won't have the money, but I got one more wish. One more wish. One more. And that's Bobby Wagner. If I get Bobby Wagner on this team, I'm going ahead and tell y'all right now. The allergic to words, y'all can go and start saying Super Bowl. It ain't no doubt about it. I'm almost about to say it right now. Y'all can call me a cowboy, homer, whatever you want to call me. I don't care. Based off what I seen with the additions that we made, just right now. See, the draft is just gonna be the icing on the cake. Now, I'm almost just about. See, I've already said. I said it yesterday. We are going to be a top 3 defense in this league next year, and that's with the guys we got. That's with Hankins and whoever. I'm saying right now, top 3 defense in the league. I'm saying it. I'm saying that I got full confidence in that. A top 3 defense in the league next year. And with Cooks coming in, I'm going to put it this way about Cooks. I'm sorry if y'all don't know about Cooks. I do. I done watched him. I watched him when he was with the Saints and how deadly he was with the Saints. And then I watched a little bit of him while he was in Houston. Let me tell you what Dak Prescott just got back. He got a shorter version of Amari Cooper back. If you haven't seen Brandon Cooks run routes, please go look at it. Please. It's going to blow your mind. He's that caliber too. I ain't saying he's better than Amari running routes. Because running routes is what Amari separates himself from just about everybody. But he got Amari Cooper tight. He can catch the ball inside. He can definitely go outside with it. There's not a route on the wide receiver tree that he can't run. He is a dog. I'm trying to tell y'all, look, that's your homework. If you don't know about Brandon Cook, please go get it. Now, let me tell you something else And this may ask, and Jerry and Steven, I don't know if they see it like we see it. I'm just going to say how I see it, and then I'm going to get out the way. Y'all can call in. And I'll say this now. I'm quite sure I'm going to get a few call in because I already done turned one down. Whoever calls in, let's go ahead and make sure that we don't talk too long today. I want to make sure everybody get a shot today to talk. I shut down 2 calls already. For those 2 that called, you can call back. Let me say this. There's a report that I've already done said, that I already done seen. When you look at the NFC this season, there's a serious argument that can be made that Dak Prescott is the best quarterback in the entire NFC. Think about it. I'm Dak. Okay, y'all don't believe me. Let's stay with our division. Daniel Jones, Dak Prescott over him. Whoever Washington is, they just got rid of Hanneke, Sam Howell, that's whatever his name is. Dak better than him. Jalen Hurts, that's where the argument be made. It'll be split. So we'll just say Dak still over Jalen Hurts. Okay. Let's go to the NFC West. Dak Prescott is better than Purdy. Dak Prescott is better than Trey Lance if they go there. Dak Prescott is better than I don't know who the Rams guy is, but he's always been better than Stafford. Okay, to me. You got to have more than 1 year to say that you're better than the guy. So I understand he won the Super Bowl, but Dak is better than Matthew Stafford. The line, Dak is better than Jared Goff. Chicago Bears. For now, he's better than Justin Fields. For now. Okay. For now. I ain't saying, okay, y'all, because you run around like you're in the sandlot don't mean that you're better than Dak Prescott. Okay, so stop there. He's better than that. I just named 2 divisions. What's the last division? The NFC South. He's better than the kid, the boy that just came from Cincinnati, Reader, whatever his name is. He's better than him. He's better than Carolina's quarterback, whoever that may be. Carolina. He's better than David Carr, who's with the Saints. Dak is better than him. I'm missing one more. South Carolina, New Orleans, Atlanta, Tampa. We don't even know who Tampa Bay quarterback is. Tom Brady gone. Bam. Okay, we gone. Okay. Let's go to the I forgot about Seattle. Dak is better than Geno Smith. Hello. I'm telling y'all. Now let's go to the north. Green Bay, he's better than Jordan Love. Baker Mayfield signed with somebody. I forgot. So I just named y'all the whole division. There's a tremendous argument that can be made that Dak Prescott is the best quarterback in the NFC coming this year. And when you the best quarterback in the NFC, there's no reason why you can't start saying Super Bowl. I ain't saying we going. I'm just telling y'all the fact. If there is a better quarterback in the NFC, it's no more than one or two. And that's just depending on your preference. Some of y'all gonna say Jalen Hurts is better. That's just based off 1 year. You gotta do it more than 1 year for me. I'm sorry. You gotta do it better than 1 year. That Prescott career number speak for itself. Jalen Hurts just had this 1 year. That don't mean nothing. It may mean he just getting on the track. Prescott been on the track. I understand you, sir. I just said if there's an argument you made, some folks gonna say that. Well, but Lamar ain't signed with the 49ers. Lamar hadn't signed with the 49ers. If Lamar went to the 49ers, there's a lot of people still say Dak gonna be better. Lamar ain't. You look at Lamar's numbers, other than running, not too good. That's all I'm gonna say about Lamar. He's super dangerous. He's super dangerous. So I'm just saying, when you start looking at, and I'm saying that because Jerry and Steven are looking at this thing, well, I can't say they are. I'm looking at it like, the NFC got to be wide open now. It's more wide open than it ever have been. And so when you know that it's wide open like this, you go ahead and try to make some Super Bowl moves. It's going to put you over the top. Cowboys have done that. 49ers strengthened up their defense. They got Hargrove. Okay. I'll give you that. They had the number 1 defense in the league. Okay. Philly lost a couple spots on their defense. Okay. The Cowboys defense just got stronger, barring injury. Okay. The Cowboys go get another number 1 receiver. See, we ain't got a number 1 and a number 2. Brandon Cooks is a true number 1 wide receiver, along with CeeDee Lamb, another true number 1 receiver. So what have they done? They just really just did what the Eagles just did. A.J. Brown is a number 1 receiver. Devontae Smith is a number 1 receiver. That's going to give the cornerbacks problems. If you don't think CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks on the field is not fit to destroy some people, that's why I say I'm kind of I applaud what they done, but you can stop saying to me we just gonna run the ball down people's throat. That's not gonna happen. You don't bring in guys like this to be talking about here we gonna pound the rock. We're going to pound it. We're going to put it on folks. Oh, no. No, I'm not going that way. Huh? I don't know about that, Mike. I ain't going to say that. I'm just saying Dallas is going to be in that conversation. Y'all see what Mike said here. He said that they should be the overwhelming favorite. From San Francisco and Philadelphia, still going to have something to say. A lot to say, actually. A lot of people will put those two teams above us still. But I don't think so. It's a couple guys on this team, and this is off subject, that I know going to be about ready to make a jump. Let me tell y'all something. Sam Williams is about to go completely nuts this year. Now, and I'm telling you, he's a difference maker. He's a difference maker. All right. Somebody's calling me. If I know this number like I think I do, Eastside Harold, if this is you calling me, Sir, please. We trying to help y'all out, giving you draft pick, give you a 5th round draft pick. I ain't got time to hear no Houston Texans fan talk about my Dallas Cowboys. We ain't won 3 games in the last 5 years. Stop it. I don't need to. If that's you calling me East Side from Texas, I think that was you. I told you I ain't ready to open up the line yet. I told you that. And I believe that was you. That's why you laughing now. See, I don't need to hear you talk about Brandon Cooks. You know what he did. Y'all done had no quarterback, and he still put up numbers. Y'all got Davis Mills. Give me a break. No, we already know. Noah Brown was a free agent, Mr. Schiff. We didn't trade that. We only traded picks. Noah Brown was already signed with him. We only trade a pick, the 5th round pick this year and the 6th round of next year. Noah Brown had already signed with the Texans. Okay. Yeah. Chip, you're absolutely right. Now I get it. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I get it. So let me put your comment back up again, Mr. Chip. Right up for Noah Brown, 5th and 6th round. Eastside say, this is probably why you called me. I knew it was you. You said, when Brandon Cooks become a Hall of Fame, please let me know. Ain't nobody said he was a Hall of Famer, Eastside. But what I did say was I needed a difference maker. That's what he is. I ain't say nothing about no Hall of Fame. What his record shows is he's done had 1,000 yards with 4 different teams. That tell me he's a pretty good receiver. That's what they tell me. That's what they tell me. And it also tell me this, Eastside, because you just a born hater. He's better than Noah Brown. He's better than Michael Gallup. He's better than every receiver we got, except C.D. Lamb. And the argument could be made there. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. That's what we needed. We ain't saying he going to the Pro Bowl. But watch this. I'm not saying he not. This would be his best quarterback that he ever played with, other than Drew Brees. Other than Drew Brees, this would be his best quarterback that he ever played with. I'm not saying he going to the Pro Bowl, but I'm not saying he not. Oh, we just got better. All right, I'll go ahead and do it now. On over the phone lines. I didn't talk too long. I'm excited. Line is open. Y'all see the number. Eastside, please spare me. Please spare me. Please spare me. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right. Line is open. Appreciate all y'all that's hanging with me in here. Appreciate all y'all that's hanging with me. We just got better, y'all. For those that just want to know, oh, Lord.
Call from?
Yeah, you know what it is.
To accept, press 1. To send a...
Ladies and gentlemen, he had to do it anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the man that knows more about the Dallas Cowboys than he knows about his own team. I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, Eastside Harold. Here you go. The floor is yours, sir.
Hey, man, I definitely know about the Texans, and from what I'm seeing, man, I'm seeing everybody do a parade. Like, it's a celebration. Like it's a 1999, like you Prince or something, man. Did I miss something? This is Brandon Cooks we talking about, right? Brandon Cooks.
What did I say yesterday since you was on
No.
the show?
No, it ain't just you, brother. It is not just you. I am not just putting it on you, but you are part of the problem.
No. This is what I said yesterday. I said that when you're 12-5, you don't need much. That's what I said.
And you ain't getting much.
Well, I'm not getting much. Okay. So in your opinion, the Dallas Cowboys, by adding him, did not get better? You don't think so? You think we got worse?
Man,
You think we got worse? That's right. That just
I'm
shut you
not
down.
saying that, brother. I'm saying like he's not this. He's not this. Everybody.
He ain't
Hey
got,
man,
he ain't
he's
got to
just
be
like
that.
a jag. He's just a guy.
He ain't got to be that east side. He ain't got to be the guy. We already got
Lord,
the guy.
man.
We just trying to get
Who is the guy?
CD Lamb.
Oh look, man.
Huh? What you say?
Brandon Cooks. If CD Lamb couldn't do nothing with Amari Cooper,
It was a
you
rookie.
think he gonna do something with Brandon Cooks? Is Brandon Cooks, Amari Cooper, or D-Hop?
See.
Please let me know, because I missed something.
See.
I remember D-Hop, and I remember Brandon Cooks.
See.
Those are two different guys.
But
They should be playing in two different leagues.
But see, Eastside, that's where you jumping in a lane that you don't belong in. See, you want to talk Cowboys. That's my lane. When CD and Amari was together, that was his rookie year. He played pretty much the 3 in the slot. He was not the outside receiver. Michael Gallup was. You understand that? Well, it mean that the man, and he did do something when he was with him. He did do something. Now CD is a number 1 wide receiver. And now you put another number 1 receiver. Since she came from your team, you know he's a number 1 receiver with the quarterback.
On the Texans, yes, he was a number 1.
Most other teams, he was number 1. Most on everywhere else except New Orleans. I don't even know what you're talking about. This is all you need to say. Whoever that is calling, I'm gonna get them off from Georgia. Whoever this is calling. Just hold on a second. I'll call right back. Listen. Did the Cowboys get, is either 1 or 2 answers to this, he said. Did the Dallas Cowboys get better or worse? Which one is
it? Sir, he's better than Noah Brown. I give you that. He's better than that.
I didn't go. I didn't ask for details.
There's no need for this parade.
I didn't ask for details. All I asked you was, did the Dallas Cowboys offense just get better or worse with the acquisition of Brandon Cooks? That's all.
Hey man, if the bar is set to be better than Noah Brown, that's a very low bar. The standard is real low, but yeah. You got better.
Well, that's all I need to know. Thank you, Eastside. I appreciate you calling in. Call in next time with your hate. So sorry we took Brandon Cooks away. Thank you, sir. Bye-bye. That was Eastside Harold, who is a known Cowboy troll everywhere you go. He ain't got nothing to talk about with the Houston Texans, so he joins the other Texas team and try to hate on the Cowboys. Nothing new. Who else they called? Somebody called me from Georgia. Call right back right now. Whoever that was from Georgia, call in right back. I don't know who that was, but somebody just called me, and there he is. All right. I thought I had you. Okay. You get you.
Call from
Greg.
Hello, I don't know. Greg, what's up, Greg?
What's going on? I'm kind of the lab. I miss your buddy.
Okay, I got you, man. I got to give you the visitor treatment when you come in. My crowd go crazy. What's going on?
All right.
What's up?
I just want to say a couple of things.
Yes, sir.
I want to talk about those 2 trades we made, Cooks and Gilmore.
Okay.
You got those two players can change the game. We had games we lost by 1 play. We had those players last year. We had won.
I agree.
We won.
I agree.
We got speed out there.
Mm-hmm.
And here's another thing folks ain't thinking about. They help think about the battles they're gonna have in practice.
Oh God.
The matchup.
Oh God.
Iron sharpest iron.
The practice gonna be incredible. Diggs on Lamb, Cooks on Gilmore, switch it out. Oh, the practice gonna be legendary. Go ahead.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I love it.
Oh, exactly.
So who is this? It was this. I'm sorry. Who is this?
Greg.
Greg. Dave, what's up? I got Greg. Let me ask you this question. I got another call coming in. Matter of fact, let me tell them to hold on because it's from Seattle.
Call from
Okay, hold on a second. Let me ask you this question, Greg, because I got the call. I knew they were gonna call in. Did the Cowboys get better or worse?
They got better.
They got better. That's all I need to know. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Greg. We better than what we were yesterday.
I bet I think that's 3 more wins.
I'm feeling you. Me and you come from the same cloth. I love it. Thank you, Greg.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Appreciate you, brother. All right, I don't know who that is from Seattle that called in, but what's your name, sir?
It's MJ.
MJ in the house. The crowd goes wild. MJ is into the building. He came up through the floor. With smoke and everything else. MJ, appreciate you calling in, brother. What you got to say?
Hey, what I got to say is that, how you notice? I'm saying the Cowboys fans, that's like Stephen A. still be tearing us up. The Cowboys fans, I've noticed something. Now, if Philadelphia Eagles, but they got Brandon Cook, they'd have been cussing Stephen Jones out. Oh, man, what did he do? Oh. Now, we got him, and he's still complaining. The Cowboy fans, a lot of them don't know football.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you. They don't know.
Well, to be honest with you, you're right. Go ahead.
Because I didn't want Hopkins or Berta Bones, Odell. I didn't want Hopkins because I already got Hopkins. I got CeeDee fucking Lamb, who's my friend.
Okay.
Well, I want Hopkins for. Yeah. We need that burner. This guy, man, the Philadelphia Eagles, everybody's standing. 49ers standing. They like, oh my God, they got Brandon Cook gonna cook there 4,000 yards. And then they give you a chance to get over, to get ready. You got Sammy that can run a 4-3. And a lot of people don't know, some of our receivers gotta play special teams. Sammy with that speed, just like the corner. Number 1, Joseph, that special team's gonna be good. Only thing they really gotta work on is just finding that kick. Special teams, it's 3 phases of the game. Defense, the offense, and now you got the special teams. Now we just got to get them 2 big hogs in the middle and make sure the offensive line is on point. Because he's going to do a lot of throwing to the back side of the backfield, screens, and now the receivers get to play. Tober ain't got to think no more. Jimmy ain't got to think. Even y'all forgot Callaway's on the team. Folks. So this is beautiful. Thank you, Stephen Jones. Like I tell everybody when I call it the Law Show, I'm Cowboy number 2, and they know me. Everybody know me. I'm like Stephen Jones. I'm not giving away my 1, 2, 3, 4 picks. That's for defense and offense. That's real. Come on, man. Y'all got to start thinking.
Yeah. Let me. I think I already know the answer to this question. I'm just trying to make sure I know what my folks are. So I'm gonna ask you the same question. If we just get better or worse?
We are 100% way better. And now, number 13 come back. He got a full year. He ain't got to put no pressure on him. You know what you just did? Just like you did the defensive back row. Now, number 1 can learn from number 5 and all the other corners. And then all the receivers to learn off of Brandon Cook. Man, Brandon Cook, he just, in the same year, this guy got more. He got your boy Cooper got over 8,300 yards. This guy got 8,100 yards.
Folks don't even know that, Doc. Because he's been a big fish in a small pond for a long time. You understand what I'm saying? And now folks are about to find out. Folks are about to find out in just in a short period of time what's going to go down.
I'm going to tell you, I get mad at that. But, we're allowed to get mad at him. But y'all got to remember, in 2016, when the man only had 4 interceptions, and everybody on this call was bragging on him.
Yeah.
That dude, Kelly Moore, the cancer in the room, made this man made him regret. Made him go back. Trying to make this man like Dan Marino. Yeah. Get the hell out of here with that dumb shit.
We about to
this
find.
Man is perfect.
We about to find out. I think he could have a pretty big year this year. I ain't gonna say me lying.
He would have a killer year. So you know what he's gonna be doing? Look. You know what's gonna save him? When you put a rush on, I could check down to the halfback. Give me 6 or 7 yards.
You gonna get more than you gonna get more than that if you dumb it down to Pollard. Pollard can kick a 5-yard swing pass and turn that he be hitting his head on the goal post if you don't watch out. That's the truth.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do these people know? They don't know what kind of offense these guys gonna run.
Yeah.
It's friendly. It's very Jets friendly. It's better than 2016. Screen out of the backfield. Wide receivers know where they go. Tight ends. Man, y'all are Cowboy fans, man.
Yeah.
Y'all, you're either a Cowboy fan or a hater. And I saw all these young people and other Jets fans. Oh, man, I feel like, get the hell on no fucking house. Get down. Thank you, Steven. Steven Jones.
I appreciate
Steven
you,
Jones, thank you, sir.
I appreciate you, man. Thanks for calling in, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right. I got, let me go back to what he's saying before I let Michael Evans on. Listen, Cowboy fans are never satisfied. I mean, look, if you get Brandon Cooks, some folks gonna say, look, can we still get D-Hop? Can we still get OBJ? If you get whoever you get, that's just how we are. So you're never satisfied. Michael Evans is in the building. What's going on, brother?
How you doing, Big Show?
Man, I'm here, man.
I know when we talked yesterday, you said at the end of your show, you said you were going to sit back in your chair with your arms folded and wait to see what happens. I'm just asking if your arms still folded now.
They're folded. If you're looking at me now, I'm folding them back up, but I will do this. I slide it a little bit I got my hand on top of my hand now. Because they're still see, after we got Gilmore, I said, let me know what I got on D line. And then I'll say on defense, we ready to play. I need Hankins signed. If you sign me Hankins, I'm ready to play football right now on defense. Because I OC, Hankins, D-Law, Fowler. If we sign Fowler, give me Fowler back. Or Sam Williams, whichever one you want to go with. I'm ready to play right now. The secondary is set. LV is back. We won a 12 game with LV, and he missed a couple games. I got Harper. I got Damone Clark. I'm ready to play football. Would I like Bobby Wagner? Would love it. But if not, I'm ready to play football on defense. Offensively, what I said yesterday, we got some serious gaps on there. We still ain't shored up the running back position. I think that's going to be handled soon. The wide receiver position was still a big hole. We filled that considerably now. And now that the threat of Lamb, Cooks, Gallup is out there with the tight end, you got some problems. It's some problem. I'm sorry to take up all the time. Go ahead, man.
That's exactly right. Like we talked yesterday, they still got to address the offensive line. I think they'll watch that in the draft. But the people, they don't understand, though, what Brandon Cooks is. He's a 4-3 guy. He's got exceptional hands. He's an excellent route runner. Not as good as Amari, but he can run any route on the route tree. He's one of the premier deep threats in the league. He can take the top off of any defense in football. He's going to terrorize block corners and linebackers trying to cover him. Yeah. And he's going to, his leadership, and he's going to help out these young receivers. He's going to make CeeDee Lamb better. He's going to make Michael Gallup better. And I'll tell you the truth, I don't think they're done in the wide receiver market. Now, this may just be like, I've got a couple of dreams too. I don't think this would happen, but I have 2 dreams of my own, and I'll get up out of here. That they would take a number 2 pick and Michael Gallup and send them to Arizona for DeAndre Hopkins. I think that's unlikely, but hey, I would be okay with that. Or they would take a 1 and 2 to try to move up in the draft to get a running back. But either way, I think the days of Wildcat Jerry and Cat Boy are over. This is what we've been asking for 3 years.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We've been asking for 3 years, and they finally responded.
So, if you want my answer, they get better. I think they got significantly better.
I agree.
And with the state of the NFC, they got just a good shot at a good 10 to 8 months. To come out of the NFC.
I agree 100%. I think I'm probably going to be the first one to kind of say that about the Dak Prescott deal being probably the best quarterback in the NFC. If he ain't, he top 2 in the NFC now. All the quarterbacks done moved to the AFC. But in the NFC, he's just about the best that's in there. And I think the Cowboys are putting themselves in a position where they really about to challenge. I got a feeling it ain't over. Free agency not over, and then we got the draft coming up. So this team is going to get better because really, to be honest with you, leaning off the history, Mike, the best part of what we do in the offseason is the draft. Will McClay ain't took center stage yet. So you already know the draft it'll be on and popping for us. We draft well. It's just no question about that. So this team is going to be even better as we get ready for the other thing as well. But I appreciate you, Mike.
Call from
D-Shift.
I got guys coming in all over, but I appreciate you, Mike.
They give him 5 this year, a 6 next year, and they got the Texans to eat $6 million on his salary.
Yeah, exactly. Incredible, man. It's incredible. Appreciate you, Mike. Thanks for calling in, man.
Hey, thank you.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mike, the one and only Michael Evans. I got D. Schiff in the building. I don't remember never talking to him, but welcome to the show, brother. Thank you for calling in. What you got?
Yes, sir. Now just perusing on a Sunday, man, and checking out. I found me some new Cowboys content. So
yes, sir.
I'll be tuning in, man. Just subscribe and
appreciate you, man.
Can't get enough of the Cowboys content, man. So
appreciate
checking
you, man.
You out big time.
Thank you, man. I got a whole volume. Go check out. Matter of fact, just go check out my show from yesterday, and then you'll understand what I'm saying today. Because I had question mark.
Okay.
I said we needed 2, and you 12 and 5. You don't need a lot. You just need 1 or 2 guys that'll put you over the hump. Yesterday's show, I said we got Gilmore. I got 1. I just need 1 more. That's what I need. Just 1 more, and I'll be dang. You got Brandon Cooks.
Well, you a lot modest than most fans because most people think we need like 10 people.
No.
And we need we need the best out of every position.
No.
So, but I'm with you more or less, man. If you got I don't think because sometimes we forget like guys' production gets driven because they go to good teams. A lot of the Eagles players they're going to be able to benefit off the fact that they were able to kind of assemble a real good squad together. But it was only a squad they could keep together for just that year. And, I think Hargrave's going to be a big loss for them.
Oh, of course.
We're sitting here talking about how much a defensive tackle would elevate this defense.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine what it's going to take away from a defense that already had trouble
stopping the run.
They got points scored on them.
Uh-huh.
They got points scored on them.
Yeah.
And, I could say our team, we found that key ingredient because nobody's going to sit up here and say they want Noah and Kelvin Joseph over Gilmore and Cook.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody's going a one-legged Gallup over Anthony Brown, and Anthony Brown over our 2 new additions. So 100% like everybody else, we've gotten better, and you're in a position where, like I say, the Eagles they're going to take a step back because you're losing a key ingredient. Like downplayed or not, you can sit up here and that's why we drafted Jordan Davis. Davis ain't Hargrave. Yeah. So that's like me hoping Osa to be Aaron Donald, So
exactly.
that really more like Bohanna. Because Davis looking more like a 1-6 tech than a 3-6.
Exactly.
So they've got worse. Niners, they lost their right tackle.
Mm-hmm.
And we know how important it is or how much setback your line can face by losing, blue chip kind of players,
Yeah.
And Gilmore and Cook, because in the past we traded those 4th and 5th round picks, but I wasn't sold on Everson. But there's a question about whether Everson Griffin can be a blue chip player for you.
Yeah.
I feel a lot more comfortable with a Gilmore and a Cook because context, right? I mean, Cook's in a situation like you tell on the East Side, like y'all have no quarterback.
Yeah.
Like didn't he miss 12 games? So if you tell me something about him being injury prone,
yeah,
I can kind of but at the same time, you're not expecting him to be your number one.
Exactly.
And it's not the fact that we're just like an aired out. We don't want to be an aired out type offense.
No.
We just need guys to be able to run the correct route.
Oh yeah.
We need guys to be able to win their route.
And that's what Cooks can do.
That's what he's going to do for you. And we need guys to be able to not let Christian Watkins, burn you for 60-yard touchdowns or Zay Jones from Jacksonville. Yeah, Dak threw interceptions, but like the Packers still have to score fast.
Yeah.
So I mean, you at least take that element out. I mean, I give people we can be a little pessimistic about Dak with the interceptions. I'm truly not, because I know it takes more. We're just pieces away, and like you're hitting on, man. We're getting those pieces finally. We didn't re-sign Noah Brown, right? The past, I'm just gonna re-sign Noah Brown, or let's bring in a guy that gets cut from the training camp to fill in the second DB spot.
Yeah.
Making those type of picks, and so they're stepping up to me, man. So I guess good job to the front office.
No
they got to keep rolling.
No question about it. They've
done. Pat themselves in the back. Let's keep going.
Yeah, we still got work to do, and I got one more wish left, and I don't know if it's gonna come true, but Lord have mercy if we can get Bobby Wagner here. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I say take Jordan Lewis money and get it and go get Bobby Wagner.
Yeah. Exactly.
The little cap space you got left in Jordan Lewis, and go get Bobby.
Yeah, I would trade that for any pick in the world. But watch this: if some kind of way you keep Jordan Lewis on the team, guess what? That ain't no liability. Yeah. you got Jordan Lewis on the team, you still good. You see
got a strong secondary.
Oh man,
you got a strong secondary.
Man, I appreciate you calling. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. Take it easy, big time.
Appreciate you, man. Keep hanging with me, and then glad you subscribed. But go ahead and keep hanging with me. I usually my days are Mondays and Saturdays. This is really just a part 2 because of what happened today. I had time to talk about it. So just turn that live notifications on when I come on. You come on, hang with me, man. Appreciate you. He's already gone. Okay, phone line still open. I know y'all excited. I mean, you should be. We just got better, y'all. I ain't listening to all the haters and don't let the haters of Stephen Jones. I mean, not Stephen, but Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp definitely gonna come on tomorrow and say, okay, yeah, you got that and you got that, but you're gonna start talking about that. Like you keep addressing that, but if you ain't got the quarterback, then that's what he gonna say. I can already tell you what he gonna say. Stephen A. gonna be like, hey, Cowboys are trying to move a little bit, don't try to minimize what we've done. Everybody know football, know what just done went on. Cowboys are trying to make a move on for real. They're trying to make a move, a real move. And don't let nobody take your little joy tomorrow, because that'll be the next thing. They figuring out ways. Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp, they sitting there at the house now, just trying to figure out a way to shoot it down. Skip Baylor's gonna jump through the ceiling tomorrow. Skip Baylor's gonna jump through the ceiling. He's gonna be ready to play football tomorrow. Do you understand me? With the team that we got right now, even though we got 1-2 running backs, he's gonna be ready to play tomorrow. Even though Steele coming off an injury, Pollard coming off, he's gonna be ready to go to work tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? So hey, hello, Grega John, I believe that's it. But we still got work to do, y'all. Got to show up the running back position, our love of defensive linemen, and most importantly, for the future, because we got to start looking at the future. I've already said it. At number 1, I don't care if Big John Robinson is there running back. I don't care if he is. We need to go O-line. You'll have, for the second year in a row, You'll be retooling. You have a number 1 draft pick, along with last year's number 1 draft pick on the offensive line, Tyler Smith, and whoever else this person is going to be. I think we need to retool on the line. Dak is going to be here. No matter how y'all feel about it, Dak Prescott is going to be here for the next 7, 8 years. So you need to make sure you got to get the lineman right. All right. And our phone line is open tonight. I'm going to shut it down. Phone line is open right now, 901-654-6853. You can call in right now if you want. Call in right now. I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited. I am excited. I'm super excited about what we're doing. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid of Mike McCarthy. I don't think we really just going to run the ball like he swear he is. I believe it's just going to be a different version of Kellen Moore, but it's going to be a little bit more. I almost want to say the word precise, but I don't want to say that. I think it's going to be more optional, if that makes sense what I'm saying. I believe we're going to run more into some slants. That's all we run, slants and comeback routes or curl routes. I believe we're going to see a lot of stuff. The West Coast offense is designed to get the ball out quick. Mike McCarthy, if you go back to the Green Bay days, they did run the ball. Remember Eddie Lacy. Remember Dorsey Levens. Eddie Lacy, the big back. He was over 1,000 yards, a Pro Bowl running back. So there's going to be some running the football, without a doubt. Especially, at that particular time, here in Green Bay, you had to run the football. But I just really feel like that you don't bring these type of guys in without trying to pass it. So one of the base formations, again, if you go study Mike McCarthy's offense in Green Bay, was he lined up with a 4 wide receiver set a lot. And yeah, exactly, Ryan Grant, exactly, William Kidd. So they had backs that produced, had a lot of yards. Y'all might want to go back and look at Eddie Lacy's production in Green Bay. Go to Pro Football Reference. Look at Eddie Lacy. Just type his name in. He'll give you his whole career. Look at his numbers in Green Bay. Mike McCarthy was his offensive coordinator. Look at Ryan Grant, as William just said. That was his offense. Look at his numbers. So we will run the ball. Okay. Dorsey Levens, if I'm not mistaken. Look at Dorsey Levens as well. Look at those numbers that they put up. So the running game will be there. I just think that I'm just trying to throw a scenario. When you talking about that four wide receiver set, oh my God. What 4 do you want from our team? Good Lord. I mean, look. A 4 wide receiver set. Let's just say, for instance, you did this. I'm just throwing stuff out. Let's just say you lined up on the 4 wide receiver set. Brandon Cooks. Turpin. CD. And throw out whoever you want. Throw Gallup out there. But look at that speed that's out there. Cooks run a 4.3. Turpin runs a 4.2. Lamb runs a 4.4. 4.4, 4.5. Man, look at him. It'll be hard to guard. It'll be hard to guard that. And you got Pollard coming out the back, man. I ain't even mentioned the tight end that's gonna be there. I mean, come on, man. This is major. It really is. I ain't saying everybody getting 4,000 yards apiece. I'm just saying, we just got better. All right, I'm about to shut it down. Nobody ain't called in. I've been on here for an hour and 46 minutes. We'll count this as tomorrow's show, so I don't know if I'm coming on tomorrow or not. I don't know. My God, maybe look, they might do something today or tomorrow. They will woke up to today. We just never know. Cowboys in front office on fire right now. They got to slow down sooner or later. They've done what they supposed to do. No, Eastside, I ain't selling no big time drink. I'm just saying there's a certain word based off what we're seeing right now. You ain't got to just limit your conversation to an NFC East championship. That's what I'm saying. I know what my defense gonna do. And defense win championships last time I heard. I know what this defense is gonna be like. All right, I ain't got no questions about that. This defense is about to be a top 3 defense. You get Bobby Wagner, he's gonna be a number 1 defense. That's how much difference he makes. Oh, there's no question about it. All right, I'm done. Go ahead and put, Joe already beat me. Go ahead and put your hands together. I need to see some clapping emojis real quick. I'm getting out of here. Appreciate y'all. I see you, Miss Smith, over there on Podbean. I see she done put the clap emojis together. That's all I need. Mr. Shift, if I'm not mistaken, since you just joined and subscribed, one of the rules that we do when we leave my show, we leave out grooving. We leave out party. Whatever. Oh, yeah, Talib. If Bobby Wagner signed, I'm going to show it eventually. I don't know what time, but see, all my brothers going to be killing it too. I'm quite sure they killed it today. Boss and West Coast and Law. All my guys going to be on it too. So I got to squeeze in when I can squeeze in. You see what I'm saying? But it's worth the whole nation coming together talking about it because we just got better, y'all. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. We just got better. We got better with Gilmore. We really have gotten better with Cooks offensively. That answers a lot of questions. It kills a lot of questions. Goodbye dreams of T-Hop. Goodbye dreams of OBJ. We got it. Y'all, we were talking about those guys. Cowboys had their mind on Brandon Cooks the whole time. They didn't go see OBJ work out because they weren't thinking about OBJ. D-Hop did most of the talking when he comes to Dallas. The report says Dallas ain't even really just picked up the phone talking about the Arizona. We know why now. But they were thinking about Brandon Cooks. That's why. So Cowboys are answering a lot of questions today. It almost make you wonder now, what they gonna do tomorrow? Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Whatever they do tomorrow or the next day, if they take a break, I'll be with you. We're gonna talk about this stuff some more. They just gave us a whole boatload of new content. And I'm gonna start reading and stuff like that. Until then, I suggest everybody turn on your live notifications when I come on. Do that, and you'll know exactly when I'm coming. If I come tomorrow night, it'll be tomorrow evening. Tomorrow evening, I gotta go to work just like you guys. So it won't be in the midday or in the morning or the afternoon. It'll be tomorrow night if I come tomorrow. But I had to jump on. I wasn't gonna do this show tomorrow because it's hot right now. So we might as well talk about it now while it's hot. So I may come on tomorrow, I may not. But whatever, I'm coming. I'm like Dion. I'm coming. I'm coming, y'all. I'm coming. There ain't no question. Y'all know me. I'm coming. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, shift. If you still here, check out the groove as you go to your part of the family now. Welcome to the family, brother. This has been the Big Time Show. Put your hands together. Let's go.